You see, it didn't die? Yes, you pulled through. You got the contracted slime lung, but you survived. Overpressure isn't bad. It just means it can't push more air out of the vent into the room around it. Although the pressure here is quite high. If the air pressure gets too high, the duplicants get popped eardrums, which is a pretty... It's short-lived, but it is a fairly significant negative debuff. I think this thing might be maxed out too. That's almost drained. So let's measure it out in furniture. So 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That actually should be marked as a barracks now. No room? Not enclosed. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So it spans out to there. There'd be the fire pole. And that would be the other wall. Goes down there. Well exhausted from a busy week. What about 4? Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I should push it out a little bit further. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oxygen not included a cool game. It is. I think it's significantly improved over what it used to be. I'm actually quite happy to play it again now. I did get pretty frustrated with it a few updates ago. There. So after that's 1, 2. Well, that's the door there, so it'd be that. Well, that's the door. So the second time I've seen it play. I think this is the 3rd base I've done with it. Ladder, fire pole, tile, which is a ledge, and then wall there. That's better. I did play it I think I did play... did I? I can't remember now. Shred Guy used to play it a lot. He had a pretty serious base going on. Now that oxygen is sort of... automated oxygen is happening, it's sort of this point where everything just settles. Ooh, a BTTV emote. Ugh, a slime lung. How are we germing today? Pretty good. Haven't contaminated this yet, the clean water. It's funny when that happens. No one's trapped. Everyone's idle though. I need to push some research. What's important? Let's get... that. I'll need refining soon. Don't want to demolish that. So I got room for 12 duplicants in 3 barracks. It's actually not as good as the 6, but I like containing them in a smaller room. I like giving them smaller rooms. New duplicant. Artistic Creative 6, non-constructive, that's fine. And a germ resistant. Buff pacifist. I just want the creativity. And non-constructive means they can be a sweeper. Alright, who are you gonna be? I'll print and then double check the list. You are Jimmy John 711. Right, Jimmy John, welcome to the colony. Try not to contract slime lung while you're here. It looks like you've already come with germs. Oh no, there's just some kind of dot on you. So if anybody's still suffering a little bit from the slime lung. It's funny, I don't actually like New Year's parties that much either. Oh wait, you don't go there. Saving that for the fire pole. I have no idea how the fire pole actually works. Get the air around it moving. Just don't kill me. I'll try my best. A very, very best. You're not in water anymore, eh? So all this can go. Makes only anybody's stuck. Stuck. Uh-oh. That. You need to do that. Sunny Honey Bunny is content to, there you go. It's content to deconstruct instead of digging their way out. Now next floor goes there. That airflow tile kinda doesn't work anymore. Let's move them across. There we go. Something's there. It's plant life, that's what it is. And it gets me close to this thing too. That's a big area in there. Oh, the bed is barricaded. Ventilation. About there, I guess. Now. So I want the split again. Let's do that, and then that. We will deconstruct that. So. And then that should do it. Just get that dug out before bedtime. Never mind. Jimmy John. It lasted a day before we buried your bed. There you go. It's probably still going to have interrupted sleep or something. Nope, it's just decided to go there. Yeah, drab interior, so you need the decorating. Oh, that's right, jobs. So you can do an art, you don't do a cook or a massage. You don't build. That'll do. Alright, so furniture, blank canvas. Let's get that rating up. Let's get some sculpting blocks in here too. What am I doing for? Okay, I'm doing low resistance. Low resistance conductors needs refined metal. It's good to research it anyway. Let's dig some of that out. Need a... Let's dig that out. And then I'll dig that, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. And then I'll hope for the best. Missing a tile under one bed. Oh yeah. Thank you. Eagle Eye Chat on the job. Oh, there's one of them in there. Am I going to cave and kill someone? Hopefully not. Oh, they're all building those bloody things. Farming, ventilation. I can't click the damn button. See, now the decor here is quite good. Hey, research. I'm going to leave the research for a sec. What does the stress decor? Decor. It is... Decor expectation 15 now. Veldex really gained some very discerning tastes. Yeah, the canvases and the sculpting blocks take ages. Ugh. The mill lice. Just giving a debuff now. We're out of coal. I always seem to need to do that. Set the priority really high. Here comes the morning flood. Insufficient oxygen generation, oh. Still not drown yet. What about now? Must be close. It's nearly completely covering him. The question is, will the meat that the hatch drops? Whee, hello. Another hatch. The little bugger's gonna eat everything again. Okay, dig those out. Let's see if this standstone breaks on its own. Now... let's clean up all the liquid. Actually, that's fertilizer. It's got a very weak... yeah, that's... I think I can see the damage appearing. Yeah, a bunch of scraggly white lines. There it goes. So it should flood all into there. It'll probably spill over into there. See, when this is getting brighter and it's eventually just going to pop. Saves me pumping. It's also water cooling this thing. Oh, insufficient resources. 21 tons of coal. It's just that these little geezers can't be bothered shipping coal to it. There you go, that wasn't so hard. I need more storage actually. Well, I'm gonna put storage. Where indeed? I suppose I could put some up there. Or over here. I'm gonna have to move it eventually. There it goes. Is it creating a vacuum? It's a real question. Does seem that way. Carbon dioxide 3000, it's just sort of all pressurized in one corner. Because of that water tile. Hey all. Is that how water works? Yeah. I think it's time I also started mining this out. Oh, hang on. Hold up. There we go. Food is decayed, fine. I could actually put the food down here in the carbon dioxide and it'll keep for longer. So I'm serious on the oxygen. I'm gonna turn that off for now. Food has decayed. Oh yeah, you know, with the multiplayer thing we did yesterday, I've got my perspective, I was recording it. I've also, now that Exterminator's put his perspective up, I've got that. And I've also got Xeno and Anti's, hopefully, perspective. And so I'll be able to make a video which combines all of the views together. And condense it down a little bit so you can see the progression of all of the teams at once. It'll make an interesting video. I hope I can do it again too. That'd be really nice. Those sorts of videos are good watching for people. The only downside is it will take quite a while for me to go through it all. And I haven't decided if I'll cut it down into like half-hour segments or if I'll do it as one big chunk. Watching that many screens, it'll be intermixed together. Like it'll be cuts between each base. Didn't know the people. Oh, there was Jimmy John. I can't remember the other guy who was part of Clowntown's group. But there was also the Team Noob was there too. They were meant to be the fourth team, but they ended up being part of the Team Townie. Because the other guys he had just sort of pulled out. Or at least that's what I understand happened. Hold fast, that's the one. Clowntown has the hours, but he hasn't really refined. Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. 9. There's a lot of things he hasn't done yet. Uh-oh. You're still stuck though. 9, please. 9, please. Oh, come on. There we go. We made it in just. How the hell did they even get behind the wall? This is Factorio again, the PvP scenario. Wikimedia. I love these things. They eat polluted oxygen and turn it into slime. So you have like one of these at the top of the base with a few hatches, and they'll scoop up the polluted oxygen and then turn it into slime, and the hatches eat the slime. Alrighty, let's get some more furniture going. Look at that solid green. Just luminescent. It's probably a little early in the game to be dropping paintings down here. Having said that, down here would be a good idea. Now, what do you say in here? Decor. Stress. It's not enough. It'd be interesting to say when they wander through here what the decor is. Stress, it doesn't say. It's interesting, you only get debuffs in this game, you don't get boosts. Yeah, my base is on the edge, the old one. Oh, actually, I wasn't paying attention. Nope, he's still surviving. I think I might be stuck in that corner now. The rest of it is drowning territory. What's the pressure like? It's building. I'm not pumping slime water in yet, though. Things are going awfully smoothly. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, airflow tile, we'll replace that with a normal tile. It always ends up being this way. You make a base which is completely permeable to gas. Every time. I remember some of my first bases, the entire base was made out of mesh tile. That way they could puke and vomit everywhere they wanted, and the gas would permeate through everywhere. Still zero reason to bot mine? Yeah. It's so much faster. I can't see any slime there. So we've got a stable colony going, at least as far as this game goes. Okay, we're nice and pressurized on the oxygen. Bot mine as in use bots to mine everything. So morning showers are done. Research. Side loading can decompress a belt too. You gotta watch out for it. Let's tick off the bottom and work our way up. They're sweeping. I'm gonna let them sweep for a little while. Oh yeah, belt mining was always slower. What I might do is dig that out and dig that out. Wall that off while I'm at it. It's one of the new tracks. I've got storage compactor space. There's nothing new yet. The buffer chests act like requesters, but then they're also providers to your personal logistics and construction bots. It's mainly good for concentrating, like if you have some sort of make everything type build, you would use buffer chests there to concentrate all your materials in that one location. That way you could always find something, and it does help kind of clean the network. The trouble is how it worked when I first tried it and how it works when 16 came out is completely different. Noodle arms, loud liquid biohazard, no. So that's all that cleaned out. We're nearly at the end of the day. I'd rather they sweep that up. So the hatches focus on eating that. Millwood seeds are kinda useful. I think the next step will be to get permanent power going. Or what are the next steps? I should have a go at farming at some point. I've never... like I'm still using meal lice. It's funny, they're actual... you look at it close up and it's actual little critters moving on the tree. Little slugs. Never really noticed it at first. I thought it was this movement here was just some sort of flower. Until I zoomed right in on it. You dead yet? No. Yeah, there's a lot of crashes. There was some more GUI changes, I think. And it's upset things again. Here comes the morning showers. Stress is at 0, immunity is 100% though. Million germs, nearly a food poisoning. Jimmy John's got his shower. Who's on the med bed? Unassigned. Interesting, it's lit up though. Why are there... I dare not question it. At some point that hatch is going to drown. And still not. It's killing me with anticipation. Heading to bed? Alright, see you later, Bubba. We'll try not to kill you while you're asleep. Uh-oh. Oh, because I dug him up. You little bugger. Sweep all that. Oh, there's actually 2 hatches in there, isn't there? Oh, Jay. Nope, that's it. There goes the end of that seed. Under there. You can see something pooping. Okay, but thank you for the fire there. That's a hell of a mouthful of a name. Ooh, there's a little a little doobly-doo of water there. Food has decayed again.